They rejected you and they really thought that you were going to come back. I'm so serious, y'all. They literally rejected you and thought you were going to come back. And some people are like that, family. They really think that they can talk to you any kind of way, do what they want, say what they want. And when they get ready, you just walk back into their lives like nothing happened. Like you were just so cool with the way they treated you. And maybe in the past you've done that. But you got to that point, you're like, okay, you're rejecting me. I'm cool. I'm going to honor your rejection. So you honor their rejection. You did not chase. You did not call them. In the past, maybe you hit them with a 15-page text. Maybe you hit them with a, hey, what you doing? Man, please, time out, flag on the play. You are not even doing that anymore. And they were not used to that. When I tell you, family, a lot of these individuals were not ready. They were not ready for the fact that you went silent. They did not think that that was going to happen, yo. Because when people reject you, they're on their high horse. Really, they see themselves up here and they see you down here. They really feel superior. They really feel like they are on a soapbox, yo. And in a lot of cases, we've given individuals reasons to think that they were better than us inadvertently, but they're not, though. So now all of a sudden they think that they can just reject you, walk back into your life, and everything's going to be okay. I'll wait. How did that work out for them? Where? Because this time you were like, nah, I'm good. This time you're not even playing games with these individuals any longer, and they feel it, yo. They see it. Y'all, I promise you, people can act arrogant all day. They can act like they don't need you. They can act like they don't care if you leave their lives or not. They can act like you're not important to them. But I've said this before, a lot of times, family, people try to make you feel like you're not the thing. People try to make you feel like you're not the one, but you're every bit of the one. And you're every bit of the thing. And they try to make you feel like you're not. No, where? No, they're not the thing. Because the reality is, when they left your life and walked out your life or whatever they did, now they're starting to feel it. Life is not the same without you. I'm telling you, the same things that they used to do, not doing them anymore. The same spots they used to roll in. Yo, these people are out here trying to save face so bad because they gotta pretend that they're happy without you. They're trying to save face so bad because they can't let the world know that they miss you. And that's on facts. Even the arrogant ones, even the mean ones, they are out here wishing and hoping and praying that they can get another opportunity with you, but they're wrong because they rejected you, yo. And the audacity of them to think that they could reject you and you would just walk back in their lives, or they could just crawl back into yours. Absolutely not. You're unrecognizable in this season. They can't even recognize you. Yo, when you honor these people's rejection and you allowed them to move forward in their life and you started doing you started taking care of yourself. You started putting yourself first. You started honoring your life. You started making yourself the main character of your own story. Oh, please. Oh man, they feel it. It's hitting them people like a ton of bricks because they did not see it coming at all. So now all of a sudden, they feel your absence. Now all of a sudden, it's hitting them in their chest. It's hitting them like a ton of bricks because it's not the same anymore. You are not the same anymore. And that's the thing, family. People think they can reject you, hurt you, but they don't even consider who you are because the reality is a lot of these people don't even know who you are. They don't. Man, whatever version of yourself that they thought that they knew, that's not you. So they don't know who you are. So no, they don't get the chance to just come walk back and crawl back in your life like everything's okay because you're not even the same version of self at all day. They thought when they rejected you that you were going to beg and plead, pick up your phone and hit them with a 16-page text. Okay, where's the text? Man, listen, I'll wait. Where did y'all send, show of hands, who sent them the 15-page text? Where? You're not doing that. And you certainly don't have to. You never did. You know what I mean? But now you're in a season of growth. So now these individuals walked away with the expectation that you would chase. They walked away with the expectation that you would need them. And I'm telling you, it happens in a lot of friendships too, yo. Folk be really thinking that they the one that bring everything to the table, that they can just use you, that they can do what they want. No, please run it back. Yeah, you're resourceful. Yes, you're abundant, but that doesn't give anybody the right to take advantage of your kindness. No. And so now these individuals are realizing it, yo. So now when you honor their rejection, when you didn't chase after them, you got clarity, mental clarity, clarity in the knowing that you never needed their validation. Sometimes, family, we sit here and we want to prove to people that we are the one, that we're the ones worth chasing, that we're the ones worth loving, that we're the ones worth putting the energy in. We want them to choose us so bad because we feel like we're the ones. But the reality is, you never needed their validation anyway. That you can always choose you, that you have always been the one, and that you are the sun. And who doesn't want to be close to the sun? And here's the thing, family, when people come in your lives, again, I say it all the time, you make their lives great again. A lot of these individuals are where they are in their lives because of some contribution that you did too now. Don't underestimate yourself. So now they started feeling good. Whole time they're in your anointing. They started feeling amazing. Whole time they were walking in your blessing. Where? And so now they got out here and quickly realized the game is different. They got out here and quickly realized that everybody is not you, yo. That everyone is not so loving. That everyone is not so giving. They came out here and quickly realized that. And it might be a little bit too late. You know what I mean? People think that they can just walk back into your life like everything's cool. Again, no, 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 and no. Period, yo. Because the person that you're becoming is not who you used to be. That version that they're looking for to come back to no longer exists. You're no longer that version of yourself. You're a better version of self and you like it. Yo, you worked so hard to get to this point of strength just to turn back and give it away to people that aren't worth it? No way. You worked so hard to be so strong. And I'm telling you, people, we've all been there. When you get to that point, right? When you actually let go, when you get to that point where you are done and through and you mean it, when you get to that point where you're no longer hoping and wishing and praying for that person to come back and you accept the fact that you're gone and they're done, you're done with them, that's when you grow. That's when all your power returns to you. And that's power for you to heal. And you realize you never needed their validation anyway. You never needed them to come save you anyway. You never needed them to do for you what you, God, your creator, your chakras, whatever you believe in. You never needed to co-create your life with them anyway. As of them, oh no, they feeling the pain now. I'm telling you, it's hitting them like a ton of bricks. It hits like a ton of bricks because they underestimated you the whole time. They were in your life and they had no idea they had the blessing. Real talk, y'all. They were in your life and had no idea that you were the chosen one this entire time, y'all. How do you think they feel? Like fools. You know what I'm saying? That like they feel like I had the blessing the whole time and squandered it for no reason. I'm telling you. I mean, like I said before, people get in your anointing, think that it's their own, and move about as if they're you. No, whole time that's your blessing. You know what I mean? So now you're in the season where you took your energy back, took your power back, and they see it and they feel it. You honor their rejection. They thought rejecting you would make you sad. They thought that they were going to find you where they left you. Oh, how the tables have turned. Where? Where did they find you? Not where they left you. No, because it was addition by subtraction. A lot of these individuals did you a favor. These friendships that we have, relationships that we have, everything happens to make you better. Everything happens to assist you on your walk and where you're going in your life. Everything happens for your greater good. And that's on facts. And you have to believe that, family. When people come in your life to try to take and take and take and tear you down, man, please, at the end of the day, you still have you. Even though it doesn't feel like it, yo. Even though you felt like you lost. Even though you may have felt like that was the best relationship you ever had or the best friend you ever had, man, no matter what, at the end of the day, you still have you. And that rejection was your protection. Facts, yo. That rejection all day was your protection. You know why? Because it protected you from something that could have come. It protected you from an individual that you didn't even know what they were doing behind the scenes. And family, a lot of times people be doing crazy stuff behind the scenes. We think we know people like we do. Well, we don't know people like that. We don't know what people's motives are. We don't know what people stand to gain coming in our lives and the games that they're trying to play to keep us or retain us or use us or take us for what we have. We don't know that. So when things don't work out, count it all joy, yo, because at the end of the day, it could very well mean that you dodged a bullet. They rejected you, thinking that you were going to beg and plead to be back with them. They thought that you were going to beg, y'all. A lot of these individuals are so arrogant. that they thought that you were going to call them. They just knew you were going to hit their phone. They weren't looking at their phone and see, hey, I miss you. Can we be together? Can we talk? Where? Moment of silence. I'll wait. Have you called them? No, not in this season. And they're still waiting. And in their minds, they're trying to figure out, why did he not hit me yet? Why hasn't she called me yet? And please, because you never intended to. They never saw it coming. They never saw that strong side of you, yo. That's the sad part. They never saw the strong side of you. They quickly and hurriedly underestimated you. They had no idea of the strength that you carried. And sometimes you didn't understand it either, y'all. And I say this all the time. A lot of times we'll be out here moving like and acting like we're common. But there is absolutely nothing common about a chosen person anywhere, ever, where. Out here moving about freely and acting like we're common, giving people access to us that don't even deserve to be in our good graces, hanging in spaces and in environments that don't and no longer serve us. No, you got to take the seat on your throne. And I'm not asking you to be arrogant. I'm just asking you to be self-assured. I'm just asking you to love yourself a little bit more and have the understanding and knowing that you are the thing, yo. And that any room that you walk in, you lighten up the room. And that when people come in your life and try to water you down and pull you down to their vibration, that's not you, that's them. You know what I mean? And now that they remove themselves out of your life, you are still the thing. You've always been powerful. Yeah, you might have lost a little money, you know what I mean? Lost a little weight, lost a little time, or whatever the case is, but you still have you. They don't have you. The access is gone. And sometimes, family, people be out here acting like they miss you, but the reality is they miss the access to you. Yo, man, like I said before, look at the anointing you carry. If you weren't you, wouldn't you miss you? I'm serious. No, let me get closer when I say this. If you weren't you, wouldn't you miss you? Who doesn't want to be with you? Who doesn't want to be close to the sun? Come on, man. I get it. We out here, we're hurting, we're human, we make mistakes, all the things. But you get to that point in your life where you're like, yo, I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done living in lack. I'm done dealing with individuals that no longer serve me. I'm done giving and giving and giving to no avail with nothing in return. I'm done giving of myself to individuals that don't value me. And I'm done giving my resources and blessings to people that if they had the opportunity, they wouldn't do the same for me. And you got to that point where you were done and through. And that's a good place to be. So now all of a sudden they surprised. Like this is what I don't understand about people. They rejected you, right? They played in your face, tap danced all on your heart, hurt you. But they're mad that you don't want them back. No, they're mad that you don't want to be their friend. No, they try to hit you with the, oh, we're not dealing with each other, but maybe we could be friends, or I know you was my best friend, but maybe we could be cordial. Where they don't control the narrative, you do. They don't control your story. No, where? Again, they're not co-creating your life with you. That's you, God, the universe, your chakras, whatever you believe in. These people are not co-creating your life with you. So no, they rejected you. You honor their rejection and you move forward. And they didn't even see it coming. When I tell you, family, you are on your road to greatness, even when it doesn't feel like it. You are blessed, even when it doesn't feel like it, y'all, because life can be so difficult and hard that it'll have you thinking you're not a winner. It'll have you thinking that you failed. Man, where? Failed where? No, seriously, where? There's nothing about you that's a failure. And things happen in different seasons, yo. Maybe you're in a season where you don't feel so great about yourself. Maybe you don't have the employment that you're seeking, or the relationship that you want, or the friendship circle that you need, or the money that you know, whatever it is for you. Trust and know it's coming, and it's coming soon. You know what I mean? It's coming fast. You don't have to worry about when people leave your lives, even when they make you feel like you need them. You don't have to worry when a person rejects you, even though they make you feel like they're the one and the thing. You don't have to worry about that. Period. All you got to do is win, yo. And your mere presence equals win. I'm telling you. No, because we deal with these individuals that come in our lives and make us feel like we're low vibrations and pull us down to their level. Whole time, you an eagle kicking it with chickens down there. No, wait. And I'm not even asking you to be arrogant. I'm asking you to be real with yourself. You know who you are. And if you don't, you're going to learn today that you are that person, that you are the one, that you pull the sword out of the stone, that you are the winner. And not these individuals that come in your life and try to make you feel bad about who you are. Yo, man, please, people be out here trying to change you, out here trying to make you them, out here trying to hurt you. No, you keep focused. And there was a quote that I heard before, and it said, when people are talking about you, go so far in your life that you can't even hear them anymore. Family, you got to quiet the noise. And I know that's hard when you give these individuals titles as lover, brother, father, sister, friend, husband. Yo, I know it's hard when you give people titles, but you got to get to that point where no matter what the title is, no matter what the title is, you're going to make a choice to heal for you, yo, for you, your family, your God, for everything that you have fiduciary responsibility over. You are going to heal. You're going to heal because you have no choice, yo. You still have you. They left you. You didn't leave you. You're here. You still have you, and you have to take care of you. You honored their rejection, and they didn't see it coming. You honored it, yo. These people thought rejecting you was going to hurt you. And maybe it did for a little bit of time, but it doesn't define you. It never defines you, because who are they? And at the end of the day, when you look at all these people that try to play in your face or hurt you, what are they doing now? I'll wait, time out, flag on the play. Flag on the play. What are these individuals doing now? I'm serious. Where are they? Man, please. Yeah, they may have had a short-term blessing. Maybe they're posting and posting and posting because they're supposed to be happy on social media. But people don't really get to do you dirty and walk away from you and win and succeed. No, that's not how the game goes. You were chosen one. But you know that, though, and you need to remind yourself of that. Whenever you get sad, whenever you get down, remind yourself of who you are. Trust and know and understand that you are the greatest thing that a lot of people have seen thus far. You are the greatest thing that have walked in these individuals' lives, and you probably will be the greatest thing that they ever encountered. I promise you, yo, family, you could see someone that you ain't talked to for years. These people will tell you, man, oftentimes I thought about you. I thought of all the blessings you brought into my life. I thought of all the good things you did for me. I felt so bad, you know what I mean, for how I hurt you. And it bothered me for years. Yo, this is the type of time you're on. Because you can't be a person like you, walk into someone's life and think that you're not impacting change. You can't be a person like you and walk into someone's life and think that you're not effective in their lives. Everywhere you go, you leave a mark, and a good one. So in conclusion, family, they rejected you. You honored their rejection. They thought you would chase them. Where is the chase? I told y'all earlier, timeout, flag on the play. Where's the chase? Yo, we're all they thought you was going to hit them with a 15-page text. Where's the have you done that yet? You have not, though. You know, they thought you were going to call them. They want, yo, these people want you to call them so bad. Where is the phone call? Again, this version of you, the person you are, the person you're becoming, no longer tolerates that foolishness. You're no longer dealing in lack. You're no longer dealing in guilt. And you're not making anyone make you feel like you low vibrational and you're down there when you're a whole eagle. There's nothing about an eagle that's yo, you're not a chicken. You know what I mean? You're a whole eagle. You can fly. You have wings that actually fly, yo. You know what I mean? And these people try to keep you grounded and keep you down. Not in this season. Because in this season, you win. You remember who you are. And you know who you are when people try to reject you. When they try to hurt you. And then they could just crawl back into your life and that you would just accept them back off of nothing, off of GP. Man, please get out of here, yo. No, they don't get the right to treat you in a manner that you are no longer treating yourself. And in this season, you are treating yourself very well. You honor their rejection. And they feel it, family. And that's on everything. Stay inspired. I want to thank you so much for watching my content. I started my YouTube channel to share the many lessons I learned along the way in life, in love, and in business. And it's an honor that you are watching my content. I hope it's resonating with you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my page. More great things to come. Thank you so much. Stay inspired.